Hi everyone, welcome to Meltdown Island. This is the only show that we still do.
Yeah, well, like you said, you got to know how far you can go.
And how far we've came. Hi there. Welcome to Roses and Thorns.
Roses and Thorns.
My name is DUSTiN, this Shawn, and we're here to tell you what Roses and Thorns.
What?
I'd like to first give a rose to your car driver who drove you to your house today. But with every rose, we know sometimes has that thorn. And I think I'd have to give you a thorn for forgetting your phone in your car. It was a very, very rough way to start the show today, Shawn.
Yeah, it was rough. It was rough.
Thoughts?
It was raw. It was raw.
Maybe
It was raw.
Go on. You know the things I'm not singing about. What's the matter, Shawn? You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm a little stressed out. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little stressed out.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, you're not here, which makes me think you're stressed out, buddy.
I just lost my phone.
When?
Like, I did a tour from 2:15 to 3:45. After which I was gonna come to Hamtown and do.
You're gonna come here? You're gonna come here to do the show? That would have been.
Yeah.
I expected that. Not only did you see this, I've got your chair. I got you a chair.
I know.
Instead of the standing chair, I got you a little thing for your bum.
That's nice.
I think it's super nice of me.
You are super nice, buddy. Despite despite all the things that people say, I don't think anyone argues that you're not nice, because you're definitely nice.
That you're not nice.
So,
you don't think you would argue with somebody saying that Dustin's not nice?
Yeah,
I don't know if you said that correctly, or
I think I did. Play it back. Let's play it back.
I don't know that I can play that back, but if I will, it will be in Roses and Thorns, and I'm probably gonna make you look bad.
What I was going to say is what I think I said was that nobody is arguing that you're not nice.
No one is arguing that you're not nice.
So no one's trying to make the point that you're not a nice person.
No one's trying to make the point
that
you're not a nice person, because it's understood that you're not a nice person.
No.
How am I messing this up?
It's the negative, probably. It's the not in there. It's the not that's wrong. But the arguing offsets it. So
I think everyone would agree that you're a very nice person.
Nobody's trying to make the point that you're not a nice person.
That you're not a nice person.
Now, how does that make sense? The parenthetical is that because it's commonly understood that you're a nice guy. So whatever it was we were talking about, such that you said nice.
I don't know. Kurt's just telling me to just move on, because it's just.
But I don't know. You're nice.
It's not going to get any better. I don't think it's getting any better, is what Kurt's saying. Just let Shawn's positive flow. Here's the thing, you guys. I know Shawn better than everyone, and Shawn's not positive right now. He just lost his phone. I don't know if you guys caught that, but my keen intellect and understanding of Shawn heard that micro moment in his life, and the rest of you have thrown that away. Oh, phone this, phone that. He'll phone it home. ET's find him. Here's the thing. Maybe not. You thought about that way, you guys? And maybe Shawn's freaking out right now, and he's running up that hill. What's the matter, Shawn? You okay?
And thorn to me for snapping at you. When you were just trying to be helpful. Although to be fair, you didn't know I lost my phone. But then all of your suggestions would have required a phone. So therein was the snap. I feel.
Yeah. It's a hot one over there on Meltdown Island today.
So, but a thorn to me for losing my temper. That was uncalled for.
Because remember, we're trying. This is a rose. This is a rose for me for reminding us. We're trying to do a comedy show.
You're right, buddy.
And I give myself a thorn, maybe for not being as sensitive as ultimate feeling Dustin would be in some universe. Maybe. But rose for how I handled it. You even had to hang up on the show. You left the show, Thorn, and then you went closing your thing. I took it away, and just me on the camera, and it was like I did this whole sweat, so it's just me. Welcome to Sweat Pit Island. I've got the sweatiest pits. Welcome to Sweat Pit Island. Go ahead, get in them pits. Pit me up. pit me down. Don't pit me against Pitbull because I'm Mr. Worldwide and he's a fool. And I got sweaty pits. I rule. Thank you. That's called rapping. It's armpits. And look, they're worse now or same-ish. But I did a song. I didn't want to do that.
That's
but
great. Rose for you.
That.
I mean, if the phone call was coming in, I would have taken the phone call for sure. But it was just Andy there giving me, who had talked to the guy, giving me information about it. So it's not like there was really anything
to really even leave the show about.
Well, there was definitely something to leave the show about. I needed to get the update. And I think you wanted me, you wanted me to leave the show.
I do remember when you came back how much you were smiling.
Exactly. So for that to have hung over my head the whole time, that would have been terrible.
Meltdown Island.
This one rose to the idea that you worrying too much might actually be healthy. That's actually a rose to me because I think that's a good thing.
Wait, what?
Rose.
Sometimes I like to intentionally worry, though.
Go ahead. You intentionally like to worry?
Because they say 80% of the things you worry about don't ever happen. So if I worry about something, if I choose to worry about it, then that ensures the probability that it will not happen.
Toot your own horn, my guy, because this logically the math works out on this.
Yeah.
What he's essentially saying is if something bad is about to happen or going to happen, they say 80% of the things you worry about never happen. So really, we should all be going around worrying all the time. Really.
Right.
And then nothing bad will ever happen.
I mean, to be honest, I don't know what the statistics. I don't know what the statistics are.
For my accents. Just to clarify that, Rose.
So I'm just a little confused because it feels like
you're confusing something I just gave a rose to after clarifying.
I think you were claiming responsibility for the rose, or you were claiming the rose. I think the rose was for me, actually.
Oh, I just saying rose. I was giving you the rose by reading that in such a beautiful, nuanced dialect.
All right.
Regionally speaking.
We'll have to check the playback.
Oh, don't you worry. There'll be roses and thorns this week. Because I got a couple things. I got reveals to the whole world about this show.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Dustin, you're more me now than me now.
What too many nows?
Some say not enough nows.
Oh, how about that? Thanks, Crystal. That's
Rose to Shawn for having the gentlest temper ever. I would just snuggle that temper and give a little tippity tap and pat on the head.
Man of 1,000 voices.
All of them loud for some reason. Shawn's going to fight for his roses.
I mean, that's all I got anymore.
Dare I say that's why he gets a thorn, though, because they're given to him freely. Remember when he threw shots over at Mike today? I'll have to look that one up. That's on me now. That sucks. Mike McGettigan says I use commas too much. But I remember enjoying it, and I remember acting like it was a big deal.
I think Mike McGettigan doesn't use commas enough.
On the spot, which surprised him.
Yeah.
They don't be playing while I get to play-by-play, because it wasn't very long.
And if he's listening, I'd say it to his face.
Oh, my God.
And it could kick off a decades-long war.
It's on. I love drama. And then Dustin's after show will be back. Then we'll need my stuff.
Thorn for wanting to hold on to that.
Thorn for letting go of Dustin's after show, guy.
There comes a time when you just got to let go.
There's a culmination of a lifetime worth of work and study wrapped up into that show. I'm a comedy theorist, as the intro says.
Yes.
And I theoried together a hell of a show. And you can tell it's. I definitely have a theory about our show. I have a theory about it.
What's the theory again?
Well, you can tell there's something going on. You can tell we have an doing something different. It's not the same old thing.
Yeah.
Thorn.
Because it was my second show and possibly my last opportunity to talk about my accident and or my facial stuff. And it was a short time between jumping out of an airplane and getting beat up in Vegas. That's when Dustin's after show happened. Huh. How about that? 8 months? 4 of them months with Dustin's after show and 20th anniversary of Ant.
Wow.
Yep. And I cornered Mary Beth Monroe's husband.
What did you do?
I did a Dustin bit that was way too awkward and way too hard. because they just got engaged.
Oh boy.
I was like, yeah, you know, we were love interests in a show. It's not a big deal.
Oh boy.
And yeah, sure, she did a stage kiss, but not always, because things just get out of hand.
Oh boy.
And then I started laughing really hard because I'm like, yes, we had to do, but no. You guys getting married, guy? I don't know about it. I'm sorry.
Oh, boy.
I'll leave. I'm sorry, Andy. I'll leave. It was awkward. I felt awkward afterwards.
Yeah. The backpedaling makes it worse.
Yes. Well, it's because I feel so awkward. It's because I start doing a bit that I know is hilarious, but I then end up regretting afterwards. What's going on? Are you guys having foreplay?
No. It's 5 play. We actually do this before 4 play.
It feels like there's some sexual energy coming through the screen right now. What is that laugh?
No, just...
Stop!
Fun effect.
I've been working with perspectives and whatnot with the camera lately. I've been doing some
All right, buddy. Nice work.
perspective work. Trying to realize that the camera is 2D, but you can play with the 3D aspect ratio of it, giving you a whole, dare I say, 4th dimension of thought. And that's why everyone likes Wes Anderson. Now, how come I can't get
So that's the reason.
Now, how come I can't get no master's degree? They don't want to sit through fucking years of me rambling until I get to the point. Rose to Shawn's dancing.
Oh. Thank you.
That's nice. That's real nice for you. Such a thing as clapping too much. There is? I guess. Everybody else stop clapping?
I mean, I actually like to do that. I like to be the last one clapping.
I know, because you and I said at a funeral one time being the last one. And we'd be like... At a fucking funeral, guy. Can't be playing no games. You clap at funerals?
What?
That'll be our screenshot for today.
Meltdown Island!
You clap
That's
at
good bit.
funerals?
It's good bit, Dina. Good
Thank
bit.
you, Dina. Thank you, Dina, for that. Thank you for
Yes.
making our... All right. Well, there's one thing we've learned. It's that 4-play starts with 5-play.
Yes. Yes, it does.
And I'm rarely invited to play. Either way, we'd like to say,
Okay.
stop the insanity.
Yeah. Corporations are not people. Let's stop treating them like it. Because they don't treat us like people.
And
Was I the only one that... I mean, that's also fair. And I feel like there was other people clapping. And here's the thing. I mean, I wasn't going to call Dustin out on it. You know, I'm not going to give him a thorn or anything. But I don't know that it was a funeral. I mean, setting it at a funeral does make it funnier for sure. But I don't know for a fact that it was a funeral.
yeah,
I mean,
felt like someone was dying. It could have been a wedding. It felt like someone was dying.
Maybe it was a wedding. Now that checks out a little bit more.
There was death in the air.
But and I wasn't going to bring it up because Dina had that great bit. You clap at funerals? 3 questions.
It's so funny.
It's such a great bit. I wanted to leave that intact. But now that it's becoming a thing, I just wanted to be clear that it may or may not have been a funeral.
Either way, we're competitive audience members.
Yes.
Much like our wonderful audience of commenters who get roasted.
Correct.
It's getting better all the time. It's getting better. The fact is, you don't know if it's a funeral or not. And that we would be doing it anywhere. And the fact, yeah.
Right.
It can't get no worse. Got to admit, it keeps getting better. So much better. Getting so much better all the time.